Let her talk. So we just watched, I ran over there to watch you in the building, and we just showed it to them. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Now, what does that feel like? First of all, what does it feel like moments before you go on? What's your thought process?
Well, right before I go on, I'm always saying prayers just to remember everything. Remember my words, remember my dance steps, don't trip and fall, look like a fool.
I know, especially in those, were you in those shoes? That's insane.
Yeah, I try to wear the most dangerous footwear possible.
All right, so you're saying prayers, and then you go out there, and do you just zone out and just...
I try to find somebody in the audience to connect to.
Did you find somebody?
Yeah, I did.
Who was it?
A man screaming hysterically.
Yes. But anyway, so you get off, and then
I get off.
Then you get off. Let's stick to the music first, and then we'll get to that.
Okay.
So then you get off stage, and then how? What are you?
And then I can't believe it went by so fast. It's sort of. I want to go back and do it all over again. Yeah.
Because you were playing every single thing that just happened.
To do one song in an award show always freaks me out, because when it's over with, I can't. I was like, wait a minute, did I just do it? That was the rehearsal. Let me go back and do it again.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, how long have you been working on that performance?
For a month, because we had to film all the stuff that happened in the beginning with the gorillas.
Cool.
Yeah.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
Very, because I thought that was going to be you, and you were going to step out of that
good,
somehow.
we tricked you.
Yeah, you did.
Excellent.
And not too many people trick me.
Yeah, that's
so
what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. So they've told you. And now I changed right before you went on stage. Thank God, because we would have had the same outfit.
Really? But I noticed you have some crystals on your jacket.
I do. I have a little crystals on my jacket.
I like that.
So everybody wants to know, and I know you talk about this all the time, but I was talking to people before the show, and LL Cool J, who is in great shape, said, ask you how you stay in such great shape. And are you sick of talking about that, or?
No. What? Go ahead, ask me.
Okay, how do you stay in such great shape? Like, first it was running, right?
I fell off a horse and broke 9 bones. And, yeah, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah, let's talk about that first then. the horse situation. How long have you been riding? Because I just started riding.
I've only seriously been riding for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did the horse do?
It wasn't my horse that threw me. It was somebody else's.
So then that must have freaked you out, because you work out and you broke. What did you break? Everything.
I broke my scapula, my collarbone, 5 ribs, and my my knuckle. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so then what did you do to work out?
Well, then I
when
sort
like
of
that?
didn't do anything for a month, and it was strange. I like shriveled away. And then I had to start all over again and invent a whole new workout.
Well, you look amazing. I can't, it's incredible. All right. We have to take a break. I want to talk about, because there's all these rumors now.
Because looks aren't everything anyway.
What?
Looks aren't everything.
Oh, don't I know it?
Yeah.
We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Madonna. Madonna was just saying that, she doesn't watch television. She was saying she's never seen the show before. And you would like the show, though. You really would like it. And I'm glad that you're on it, even though you hadn't seen it and you're trusting me.
I am trusting.
But do you watch anything on television? I mean, you watch movies, but have you watched a show, actually?
I watch stuff on DVD. You know, like The Sopranos or... Did you ever see The Office?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. The new one here is good, too.
Is it?
Steve Carell's, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I'll send you some DVDs of my show if you watch DVDs.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
I'll send you some DVDs of my children.
I would like to see them. They're smart as can be and adorable.
Thank you.
I don't know if you saw it was on MTV a while ago, and I just finally got a chance to see it. I'll Tell You a Secret is the name of it. I'm going to tell you a secret. And God, just Lourdes is as smart as amazing. And then little Rocco is laughing at her jokes.
Yeah, he's funny.
He really is funny.
Yeah.
And looks just like Guy.
Yes.
Exactly. So tell me this, because now there's rumors. Clear this up. It's talking about you and Guy.
Let me see how good we look together.
It's good.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He should have shaved. He should have shaved.
I like him like that.
Do you?
He looks a little kind of rough and. So they're saying that y'all split up. Is there anything? What's going on?
Really? We split up?
That's what they say.
Okay. Well, he's still calling me every 5 minutes. So.
Okay. Is he here? Is he in town?
No, he's in London.
Is that hard? If you're, do you spend much time apart?
Well, well, sometimes. I mean, he works and I work, and we can't always coordinate our working schedules
And what's
together.
the longest you've been apart?
The longest? 2 weeks, about 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and then now it's never more than a week.
That's great. Now, is he doing this, is he into Kabbalah like you, or would that be a problem if he wasn't?
Oh, no, no problem at all. I would say he studies, but probably not as enthusiastically as I do. Yeah, no, he does in his own way. He's into the more intellectual side of it than I am.
But as long as you both agree in the same kind of what life is all about and what your outlook is, right?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is agreeing that, you know, first of all, we have to agree on how we raise the children. That's a big one.
That would be really hard.
Yeah, but I didn't meet him and say, oh, you have to believe in the same things I believe in. And when I met him, he was an atheist, and I was a Christian. So those aren't my credentials are be a decent human being.
And now you've changed his mind?
About what?
Not being an atheist.
Yeah, I would say he believes in God now. You know, maybe he always did, but Brits are sort of allergic to the idea of that thing.
But when you have kids, you want, you know, that's hard to have kids and not have something for them to
Not to believe
think
that,
about.
also believe that, you know, something created that.
Right.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trees,
Everything.
stuff,
Life.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a few questions that the audience gave us to ask you because
Okay.
I wanted everybody to. What is your drink of choice? This is from Selena from Omaha, Nebraska. What is your drink of choice?
Is this an alcoholic drink?
It just drink of choice.
Oh. Coffee and lots of it.
Really? You drink a lot of coffee?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I drink Red Bull.
Really? That stuff.
That's only when I'm desperate.
Man.
Okay, that's only when I have jet lag and I have a show and I have to wake up and I need some serious artificial stimulation. But I try not to do it very often because I know.
I know you're so much
really,
about purity.
I know,
and cleaning.
I know. But you know, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, I had one. I'd never had one before, and I thought I was going to explode.
Yeah.
What do you do? This is my question. What's your passion besides your children and your family? And
Horseback riding.
It is?
Yeah, I love it.
And every single day you ride?
I don't because I don't have the time to, but if I have a day off, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I love it.
And what's the name of your horse?
Tom.
Tom?
Yeah.
And what kind of horse is it?
He's a Welsh cob.